throughout the day. This man, when I see him on screen, we just connected immediately, like spark of boom. So MJ, please bring on Mr. Siva on the screen and want to say hi to him right now.
Hi, thank you, Erin. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, everybody, for having me this evening. Extremely happy to be talking to you.
Seriously, because we're arranging private chats to all the speakers, right? And you are the first few that I've spoken to. And when I read the synopsis of what you're about to share in the keynote presentation later on, I can connect with it like heart to heart. You are a brother from a different mother, Siva.
Remy, thank you for that.
And without further ado, please put your hands together for Siva for sharing of changing your mindset and mindfulness. So Siva, you take it away.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to share this evening a very simple switch that I picked up in my life that completely changed my life for the good. I'll give a very brief background about myself and my journey of life as a professional speaker and corporate trainer and coach. I was born in a very, very simple, humble, remote village in India into an agricultural family. And my mom and dad were farmers. They did not go to school. They don't read, they don't write. And fortunately, my dad believed in education. When everybody in my village said, there's no point in sending children to school, put them into farm fields. They learn the skill, they learn the art, they learn the agriculture, they learn some money. But my dad fortunately believed that education is the way forward. And then he decided to put me and my sister in school. And that's what made a huge difference in my life and my journey. But I went to a local Tamil medium school, a government school in India, which was not that sophisticated, a remote, small school with not much of exposure to world around, life around. And I learned to speak, or I learned English alphabets when I was in 8th or 9th grade, okay? So I reasonably picked a bit of English here and there. And that's how my life was. Unfortunately, I had a Tamil teacher, Tamil language teacher, who was an inspiring teacher. Because of him, I picked up Tamil public speaking. I went to elocution competition, poem competition. I went to all the stages, spoke in Tamil, became a well-known speaker in Tamil language in my school, inter-school competition, district level competition, state level competition at multiple levels. And that gave me a lot of confidence to be on the stage, deliver a talk in my language, Tamil. I had another inspiring science teacher who inspired me to take science and technology education. I went into an engineering college, did my engineering, and I landed up in this wonderful, lovely city called Bangalore, Silicon Valley of India, in search of a job. And that's when I got into this huge multinational company called Philips Semiconductors as an engineer in this company. When I joined this large organization, I was kind of feeling restless. I couldn't speak fluently. I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't present in meetings. I was not that very confident. I had loads of inferiority complex inside me. I told myself, I'm not enough. I'm not sufficient. I'm not good. I'm not as smart as these guys in this big city. I can't speak as good English as these smart people who've gone to nice convent English medium schools. I had a lot of this mental blocks and mindset blocks inside me that told me very strongly, I'm not good. I'm not good. Every time I want to do something, I want to be on the stage, I want to make a presentation, I want to ask a question. The one very important phrase that would stop me is, what if I fail miserably? What if I make fun of myself if I go up and speak, and if I make a mistake, if I miserably fail? What if everybody laugh at me, make a joke out of me? And I had this one terrible question inside me, this what if at every point in my life. When I met some of the amazing trainers in this company who came to train us as young engineers, someone introduced me to those amazing global speakers like Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins, and Stephen Covey. And that's when I thought, maybe this is what I want to do in my life. As a speaker, go on dials, talk to hundreds of people, inspire them, help them become better in their own personal, professional lives. And that became my mission, that became my passion. And I found a wonderful mentor who was a trainer in my company, and then we became friends. I volunteered with him. I told, sir, you know what? I want to be someone like you. I want to be a corporate trainer. I want to be a speaker. And then he looked at me and said, son, you don't worry, but the problem is you are not having confidence. You don't speak fluent English. You are an engineer with limited exposure and knowledge. You need a lot of global understanding. You have to read a lot of books, learn the technology. And that's how this great man pushed me into this amazing movement called Toastmasters. I started going to Toastmasters. I remember very well on the first speech, I gave the icebreaker speech somewhere in 2006, I believe. The first time when I went on dais, I went there in front of everybody. I said, good evening, Toastmasters. My name is Siva. I'm from the small little village in Tamil Nadu. And I couldn't speak a single word after that. I felt miserable. I was stuck there. I stood there silently for more than 2 minutes. Everybody said, come on, go ahead, say something. Your hobbies, what do you like, your food, your company, your dreams, passion. Nothing was coming out of my mind, and I was dumb stuck there. I just told them, I'm extremely sorry, I can't speak here. I put down my head on shame. I went back, literally tears in my eyes. I told myself, this is not my cup of tea. I'm not fit to be a speaker. I can't go and speak in front of an audience. It's good to stay back in the cubicle, design electronic circuits as an engineer, and that's what I have to be. And that's what my thought was. Fortunately, one of my mentors and Toastmasters came back to me and said, look, everyone or every other great speaker was a novice speaker at some point in time. They're all started somewhere in life. So come here every week, prepare your speeches, practice, deliver, you become a great speaker. And that confidence pushed me forward. I went to British Council to learn English language. I was so bad then. I'm much better now, actually. So I learned to speak in English. I learned phonetics. I learned language. I learned a bit of grammar. And then when I wanted to quit my corporate job and start my own training, consulting, speaking business, again, what if I fail? What if things don't work? What if I'm not able to grow my business? Somehow, if I look back at my life, every point in time, this what if was haunting me all the time. This what if was always coming along with me, never leaving me alone, actually. Every time I want to do something new, something different, something progressive, my mind would say, come on, don't take risk in life. What if you fail? What if things don't go well? And at one point in time, with all my Toastmasters, public speaking, my training in psychology and brain science, I got a job in this amazing German company called Bosch as a HR manager, training manager. When I wanted to quit my technical job and become a HR manager, all my friends said, you are a fool, actually. Technology companies pay really well. You are doing really good in this job. You're growing, you're getting promotion increment. Who would want to quit this technical job, a fast growing job, and go into HR department? Come on, don't do this mistake. What if things don't happen? You're not an MBA, you don't have experience in HR. What will you do there? How will you survive? What if things don't work? What if they fire you after 6 months, 1 year? Where will you go? And I had the same what if inside me. And I went through a tremendous dilemma, a lot of internal struggle to do or not to do. I had my SWOT analysis. I did a lot of analysis day and night. And then somehow I took the chance and I jumped out of technology into HR. That's why I became an HR manager from an engineer with no formal MBA degree. After coming into HR, I did a part-time MBA in a university, got my MBA degree program. And after 3-4 years in this MBA or in this HR job, I said, okay, it's enough now. I've been an engineer for 8-9 years. I'm an HR professional, HR manager. I'm a training manager. I've got reasonable exposure, experience. I published a book by then. I wrote a couple of blogs. I went to schools, colleges, forums to deliver talks and speeches. I've become a DTM and Toastmasters journey. With all that, I told myself, this is a time to quit the corporate job and start my own training consultancy, a speaking business. Again, this one big question: what if I don't get clients? What if I am not able to set my business and run forward? What if things fail? What if all my savings kind of burn off and I can't survive? What if I can't feed my son, my family, his school fees, education, my wife? What if was killing me all the time? But fortunately, my dear friends, by then, all my training on psychology, all my public speaking, all my positive psychology, all my global gurus and mentors and learning have gave me this phenomenal switch. Using that switch, this time it was much more easier for me. And I want to share that one important switch with all of you. This switch is not lying elsewhere on your wall. It is somewhere lying on the side of your brain, this head actually. So take your fingers like this, hold on to the switch and just turn this on. Yeah, that's it exactly. Every time you have the question, what if, just turn the switch and change the phrase to, so what? This one simple switch, asking this what if to, so what? I'm going to try anyway. So what? I'll put my effort. So what? Nothing is going to happen. I'm not going to die. The world will be still there. I can again try one more time. What if I fail? So what? Everybody is failing in this world. It's not only me who's failing. So what? I'll again try it. I'll do once again. I'll do it better. I'll come back again. If things don't go well, I find a job and I go back to the corporate world. So when I started replacing this what if question with this amazing phrase called so what, I became so confident with myself. I started embracing all the challenges. I did a lot of things which I would not do otherwise. I had this terrible thought of what if I go abroad, when I came to Singapore, when I went to Russia, when I went to Bahrain, when I went to all these countries to speak, my first thought would be, no, I came from a Tamil medium school. I never learned English properly in my school days. Will I be able to make a point to this global audience? Will they understand me? Will they comprehend what I'm saying? Will they appreciate my jokes? Will they laugh at my humor? I had this what if thought. Then I'll come and say, okay, now let me stop this what if. I'll change the switch. So what? It's okay. If they don't laugh, never matter. Just move on and deliver your point. So what? This one very powerful, one very fundamental turn from the what if to so what completely changed the way I run my business now. I look at my life now. I handle things now, actually, my dear friends. So I want everyone here who's listening, who's watching the video now live, later in the Facebook feed, to go back and ask yourself, whenever you have this question, what if I want to try something new? For example, when the lockdown kicked in, I told myself, let me start an online B2C business. I've always worked with large corporate companies. I've never had this B2C market. I've never ran Facebook ads, all new for me. My mind first came with all what if questions. What if you don't run proper Facebook ads? What if you're not able to deliver online programs? What if people don't turn up for the webinars? I had this 100 what if questions. Then I sat down quietly for a few minutes and said, okay, now with all this what ifs, I can't move forward. Let's put it down. Now let me ask, so what? What else can happen actually? What else can I do? When I turned this whole thought process, everything became much more easier for me, much more comfortable for me to move forward and do things that I would normally will not do. And this is what I want to leave with all of you this evening. Thank you so much for this wonderful time. Thank you, Remy.
Steve, I want more from you. We still have time. Not come on.
We have time to discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, Siva, wow. It's such a simple tool, changing from what if to so what.
Exactly.
And just a comment, just to tap on Siva's idea. What you've spoken about is mainly what you want to do. What if I fail? What if I don't? But so what could also be put into a situation when you want to let go of things.
Yeah.
So what if I let go of these things? What have I got to lose? I've got a couple of episodes in my recent times where I let go of certain things which I thought hold very, very dear to me. While I couldn't put it in such an explicit and powerful way like how Siva did, but I just had many moments of so what moments in the last in recent times. So Siva, this is amazing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Siva for changing.